Okay. Very good morning to all. 12 Commerce, OCM, and chapter number 9. Okay. Last time that we completed about repository services. Okay, and that particular topic, 9 points is there, and we have completed the last particular lecture. Right now, we are going to discuss about the next topic of the same chapter, and the topic is trading procedure of securities. Okay, as we learn in capital market, two type of market is there in financial market. One is money market, second one is capital market. So definitely in capital market, two types is there. Number one, that is primary market, second one is secondary market. So now whatever we learn in primary market as well as secondary market, so primary market, that means newly issued securities. That is called primary market. When the first time security is issued by any company, that is called primary market. Okay. Now what do you mean by secondary market? Once the security is issued and again it is resell or repurchase. Again and again it is resell or repurchase. So that is called a secondary market. That we learn. And then we learn as an intermediary. Who is going to work? Depository participants. Mostly two depository participants is there, NSDL and CDSL. Okay, so that we learn in particular that portion. Right now we are going to discuss about what is the procedure. See, what is procedure is there? It means that you have to write down all the topics in chronological order. Simple. First become first and last become last. So first of all we learn what do you mean by trading procedure and who is going to help to do a trading procedure. Okay, trading procedure, that means selling and purchasing of share. That's it. Purchasing and selling of share. So let's see. Few years ago, share brokers used together in the stock exchange of India at a fixed time. They were dealing in transaction on the floor by the outcry and with a different sign of hands. Now, online screen-based electronic trading has came to existence in the place of old traditional system. Okay, so before many years, when physical paper is there, okay, so if you want to transfer or if you want to sell the share, a big procedure is there. It's a part of SPCC. In SPCC, transfer or transmission of share is there. Second chapter. Okay, in that particular chapter, transfer the share and transmission of share. Two different things is there. And transfer of share, that means like mandatory. Okay, it is not compulsory. In simple word, it is not compulsory. If you want to transfer the share, you can. But transmission of share, that means compulsorily you have to transfer the share on another name. For example, date of shareholder. After the date of shareholder, it is possible to continue the shareholding? No. So compulsory they have to transfer the share. That is called transmission of share. It is not included in OCM, but it is a part of SPCC. Okay. So what is the procedure before that electronic system? And there we have to give a letter. Thereafter intermediary is there and clearing house. Thereafter, after many times, taking the many times, few days, you can transfer the share from one person to another person. At that particular point, you have to freeze that account. Many processes is there. But right now, all the work is done with the help of electronically system. And that we learned yesterday in last particular video. Okay, that is all the work is done through internet. Okay, so here with the help of internet, all the work is done. So here trading procedure, before the many years long procedure is there, but right now it is very easy. Okay, let's see. Online trading system is existence in the stock exchange of India, National Stock Exchange and over-the-counter exchange have adopted screen-based online trading system right from their instructions. Okay, so screen based trading system, most important word, you can take one. Okay, Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange have introduced fully self-automated screen-based trading system all over the nation. And that's you can see many people are there, those who are surrounding this and that, here and there with the help of their mobile. You can see now many people are there. What they are doing? Checking the share price. Either it is increasing or decreasing, and then they are purchasing the shares or selling the shares. They are making profit and loss. Okay, because it's a fully automated screen-based system. Okay, with the help of your mobile, with the help of your laptop, you can trade in that particular shares, either purchasing of share or selling of that particular share. Okay. Yes. Next one. The screen-based trading system of National Stock Exchange is known as NEAT, National Exchange for Automated Trading, and screen-based trading system for Bombay Stock Exchange is known as BOLT, BSE, Online Trading. So two different types, National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange, that they are making various types of facilities to do the online trading of share. Okay. Investors can buy and sell their securities online because internet trading system. Okay, so any investors, those who are buying or selling their share with the help of trading system. Okay, next one. The order for the purchase and sale of security are placed by the investor through the use of internet in such a manner that they can be excluded through broker. So without broker, nowadays you can selling and buying of that particular things with the help of demat account. And you know, demat account is compulsory if you want to do any transaction related to share. Compulsory. Okay. Next one. The procedure of sales and purchase and sales of security online can be started as follows. Okay. So let us start. What is the procedure? First one, open and demat account. So this is the first topic, that is to open demat account. Okay, so this is the first requirement if you want to do any transaction related to share. What we have to do? To open and demat account. Okay, here let's see. An investor has to open a demat account with depository participant because buying and selling of only demat security can be carried out on internet. So if you want to do any transaction with the internet, compulsory you have to open a demat account with your respective bank, okay, or any institute. So this is number one. Next, number two, order to buy or sell. So here, order to buy or sell. So after the opening of your demat account, now the second step is you have to give an order. Either you have to buy a share or either you have to sell the share. Okay, either you have to purchase a share or selling of share. Let's see. Investor or customer who wants to sell their security has to place an order to broker. Purchase and sell price as per the script are to be stated clearly at the time of placing an order. There are two types of order of purchase and sell of security. So here two types of order is that you can do. Number one, that is limited order. So first one, that is limited order, and second one, that is market order. Okay. So in two types, in two different ways, you can do the order for the selling or buying of securities. So what is limited order and what is market order, that we have to learn. Limited order is one of in which order is excluded at the price specified by the customer. Most important, that is price is decided by customer. Okay, it means that, for example, you have a demat account, and if you are seeing, you are watching the price of share of Reliance. Okay, for example, this current price is 400 rupees. Let us take one example. Current price is 400. So you have to decide it, customer is deciding that if price is down up to 350, then I want to buy 100 share. Got it my point? Yes. So here customers are there, those who are deciding the price of share. Then up to this level, if prices goes down, then they are purchasing share. If in case of sales, they are thinking reversely. For example, same person have 500 share of Reliance. Purchase market price of share is 400. So what he is thinking? Decreasing or increasing? Increasing. Simple. So again they are decided, if the price of share is 450, goes up to 450, I want to sell 200 share. And if a price goes up to 450, automatically 200 share will be sold. So this is called limited order. That person is there, customer is there, those who are decided the price of share. Simple. Okay, let's see. Retail investor and fund house place this type of order. So mostly the retail investor and those who have small investment, 50 share of Reliance, 50 share of Colgate, okay, then 100 share of Tata, like this, that they are making short term profit. Many of here also, many of teachers are there, those who are doing this type of activity. Okay, so this is called limited order. Next one, number 2, market order. Market order is one of which order is executed at the least quarter price on the trading screen or at the offer in a market. So simple. Market is that those who are offering the price, and if we are accepted, we have to do the order. Simple. It means that market price. Okay. So market order. So in market order, simple, that they are listed that they are offering the price, that if you are ready to buy this share at this much price, if you are ready you can buy, if you are not ready don't buy. So simple, if you want to see the difference between both the types, simple, in limited order price is decided by customer, and here price is decided by market. Simple. Okay, so this is number 2, order to buy and sell. Either you have to purchase a goods or purchase of share, either you have to sell of share. Okay, next number 3, assumption of order. Okay, so here to do the procedure, simple. Okay, let's see. Broker executes the order. As the order is received by broker, broker places the order in stock exchange. Broker can deal the transaction from his office through online trading on the behalf of customer. One correction is that broker executes the order as plus order received by, not broker, customer. Broker order करे, broker receive करे. Okay. So here whatever order is given by customer, now the third point is that they are placing the order. Either they have to sell the order or either they have to purchase the order. Okay, purchase of share or selling of share. So this is the third one, that is execution of order. To do the process, simple word we can say that, to do the process of the second point. Whatever we are giving order, that they are making easily. Okay, available. Next one, contract note, most important. So this is fourth one, that is contract note. Contract note is note between the contract of selling and seller or and buyer. Simple. Okay. Contract note is a one type of note which is an agreement between selling and buying of that particular securities. Okay. Let's see. The settlement of transactions of purchase sale of security is through settlement house in Bombay Stock Exchange. Settlement house in banking system, clearing house. Here settlement house. Okay. Next one. While NSCCL, National Security Clearing Corporation Limited, performs settlement of transactions done in National Stock Exchange. Fine. So here contract note is that in which a broker makes a note after buying or selling of security as per the order of customer. So simple, as per the giving order or receiving the order or buying or selling of order, the broker is that those who are making this contract note. Okay. Next one, contract note is a confirmation of the date of which transaction is delayed. How many transactions that they have to do? Simple. It's we can see on the basis of contract note. Okay. Generally, the broker send contract note to the customer within 24 hours after transaction is delayed. Okay. Name of security, its number, price of transactions, order number, brokerage, taxes applicable, etc. are stated in the contract note. Contract note is a document of transaction done. So whether we have discussed over here, contract note is a note to do the transactions or contract between selling and purchasing of that particular share. Whether we are purchasing goods, okay, invoice is there. Same way, if we are purchasing or selling of goods, contract note is there. It is a document whether you have to purchase or selling of that particular goods. Okay, so this is number 4. Now number 5, that is settlement of transaction. Okay, so here settlement of transaction. So simple, what we have to do after sending the contract note, what they are doing settlement. If we are purchasing share, that they are adding in our demat account. If we are selling our share, they are subtracting or they are doing minus in our account. Okay, let's see. The settlement of transaction of purchase or sale of securities through settlement house in Bombay Stock Exchange. While NSCCL, National Securities Clearing Corporation Limited, perform the settlement of transaction done in the National Stock Exchange. Settlement of transaction occurs after the day of transaction or trade. So after the day of transaction of trade, it means that after the that confirmation of contract note that they are doing settlement of transaction. You can compare this process with the banking system. You can easily understand. Okay, after this clearing house, what they are doing? They are doing settlement. Okay, those who are giving check, that they are deducted amount from his bank account, and those who are receiving that goods, receiving that money, that they are credited in their account. Same way, instead of cash, here share. Okay, so when you are doing the matching with the banking system, this will be so easy. Okay, so this is the settlement of transaction. Now number 6, payment of amount and delivery of securities. So this is number 6, that is payment of amount and delivery of securities. Okay, so definitely if we have to purchase the goods, what we have to do? We have to do the payment, and we are receiving the goods. It means that securities, not in a physical way, but with the help of internet. it is added in our account. Okay, let's see. If the customer has purchased the share, payment for the same is to be done prior to pay in day. Simple. If we have to purchase the goods, purchase the securities share, we have to do the payment first. If the share has been sold, delivery of share is to be done prior to pay in day. If we have to purchase, we have to pay money in advance. If we have to sell, then we receive the money after that transaction is done. And generally this happen in market. If we have to purchase, we have to give first money. If we are selling, first of all we have to give goods, then we have to receive money. Except online marketing. In this COD is also there cash on delivery. Okay. Next one. If customer has purchased share, delivery is done to him on payout day. Customer receive the money on payout day if the shares are sold by the customers. Okay. Next one. Pay in day means the day when the seller of the share make delivery of the share sold to stock exchange through that is intermediary. Payout day means when a stock exchange make delivery to the purchaser of share and makes payment to seller of share. Simple. Take the money, then they are transfer money to seller, then after they are taking share from seller and sending to purchaser. Same like banking transaction or same like trading activity. Okay, so this is number 7, that is payment of amount and delivery of security. And now number 8, inform to customer of settlement of transaction. So here that is inform to customer and settlement of transaction. Okay. So here what we have to do, after the making of this transaction, what they are doing, they are inform the customer that this much amount, how many, whatever number of share is there, it is purchased by you from this party and this is credited in your account. Okay, and next settlement of transaction to deduction and add of that particular number of share. Okay, let's see. Broker will make the payment to the customer through bank in case of sale of security, and in case of purchase of security, broker will make direct payment from the bank account to the customer. Settlement of transaction is informed to the customer through demat account. Simple. Through demat account, that they are adding the share or that they are subtracting the share. See, saving account and demat account both are different. Do not match. Actually what happened, let's see. For example, here purchaser is there, okay, and on second side seller. Okay, so purchaser and seller is there, so both have their which account? Bank account. Okay, here seller is also bank account. And separately, if they want to do the transaction of share, so separately they have to open this type of account, demat account. Okay, and here for seller also that they have to open demat account. Now how it's possible, how transaction is done, let's see. Take another example. For example, 100 rupees share and 100 share is there. How much rupees is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 10,000 is there? Okay, fine. So for example, a purchaser is there, those who want to purchase a share of rupees 10,000. Okay, so what happened? Purchaser is placing the order to seller with the help of broker. Okay, so directly they are not informing, they are informed to broker that I want to purchase of this particular share, 100 number of 100 share and price of 100. So they are transferring 10,000 rupees to him from his bank account, and then he is doing selling activity. He is making order of this purchaser to seller. Okay. This person is that those who are making promissory note. Okay. Then after contract note, yes, contract note. Then after settlement of transactions. So what is the work of broker? To demat account. For example, in this particular demat account, 1,000 share is there. Out of which, how much share that they want to sell? 100. So this minus 100. So how much balance of share is there? 900. For example, for this person, purchaser, same 100 share is there. For example, 200 share is there, and he wants to buy 100 share. Total share will be 300. For example, this person have 1 lakh balance, so they have to pay 10,000 rupees. So balance of rupees is 90,000. And for example, in this account, 1,50,000 balance is there, so 10,000 will be added. So balance is 160 rupees. So simple. This person, those who want to purchase share, so we have to add that particular share. Instead of 200, now it is 300. 100 share plus and deducting 10,000 rupees. So instead of 1 lakh, now the balance is 90 lakh. Got it? Now for the sales. This person have 1,000 share, balance of 1,000 share. They want to sell 100 share, now balance is 900. Okay? And bank account balance is 150. So transfer 10,000 from here to this account. So balance is 1,60,000. So this is called whole procedure of trading procedure of securities. Because of this is secondary market, so no one is owner is there. Because first time it is issued, it means that when the first time is issued of share, seller is there, those who want to purchase that particular share. For example, Reliance share is there. I have to purchase the share of Reliance, so I am purchaser of Reliance, and I have to send or sell the share to the purchaser. So this is the whole procedure. This is the whole procedure of trading procedure of the securities. How many points are there? Only 7. Number 1, to get and open, that is open demat account. Number 2, order to buy and sell. 2 types is there. That is limited order. In limited order, customer has decided the price. And in market order, market offering the selling and buying of share with market price. Number 3, executions of order. Number 4, contract note which is made by broker. Number 5, settlement of transactions. Number 6, payment of amount and delivery of securities. And last but not the least, that is inform to customer and settlement of transactions. Okay. So this is all about trading procedure of security. Okay.